Hey guys, it's Spino Dude here, and we're back for another Jurassic World merchandise review. And today, I'm super excited to bring you this. This is the Lego Jurassic World Indominus Rex Breakout set. And wow, this thing is so massive, I had to bring it out on my dining room table for review because my desk was like not big enough. So, anyway, why don't we go ahead and start the review with the minifigures. So starting off with the first minifigure here, we have a basic ACU soldier with the vest. I believe it was used in the Lego movie, the specific mold for the vest. And we also have him, he has a walkie-talkie and a visor helmet. I'm putting him down. Bringing this guy. Focus, there you go. This is the vet, just called the vet. It reminds me of Robert Muldoon a little bit from the first Jurassic Park. Some nice printing, including a silver Jurassic World logo on the back, as well as an Indiana Jones hat that comes with him. So that's pretty cool. Up next we have focus camera. Alright, there we go. Dr. Wu. Yes, and he has alternate face. You can spin him around there. He looks a little bit more happy about what's going on. He looks a little bit intrigued here. He has a syringe and a flask with some sort of liquid DNA in it or something for dinosaurs. I really like the flask piece. Put him down. Here we have one of the coolest features of the set. This is the Gyro Sphere, and this thing actually rolls around and it keeps the minifigure nice and seated straight up and down in there. And it just works by gravity, so if I spin this, it's just going to stay like that. Now to get in at your minifigure, we have Zach in here. In this case, you're going to need to pull these printed side pods off. And pull one of the halves off. These halves are both the same piece. And there you go. And while we have this open, pull Zach out of there and just take a look at him. He's one of the main characters from the film. Nice printing. Got a hoodie on there. Right, and then seat him back in. You should try to make sure that he's not leaning all the way back or all the way forward when you're seating him in there. Just right about there should be good, because then he'll lean a little bit too forward or a little bit too far back. And then push the half over the black axle pins and put the other halves on. There you go, you have a Gyro Sphere. One of the other features of the set is the helicopter that comes with it. The bricks are coming a little bit loose there. It has a spinning propeller on the top, spinning propeller on the back. The front can open and close. You have a sticker there that shows a little console piece. Very interesting. The ACU soldier can go inside. Then you have a Technic bar going through with flip fire missiles that actually work better if you push them, in my opinion. They're supposed to be tranquilizers. And we lost a dart on the floor. I'll go get that soon. This is the feeding crate for the Indominus Rex. Now, no wonder this thing wants to break out in the set. It only gets 2 chicken legs. With a thing of that size, you would really expect to see more. There are not very many pieces here. I think maybe under 10 parts, I'm not sure. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, exactly 10 parts. So that's pretty cool. Now, here is the star of the set. I'm sure this is the reason people are going to be getting this set, because it's the only Lego set to feature the Indominus Rex, which is the hybrid dinosaur from the Jurassic World movie. Now this guy has some pretty cool features to him, so why don't we start off getting a closer look. Alright, so starting off with the head sculpt, you can see really nice detail in the eye there for a Lego model. Nice spikes, similar printing going all the way down the body, as you see, and he can attach to studs on the bottom. And now in terms of articulation in this figure, the tail actually comes off and it's a one direction ratchet joint, so that snaps on. You can twist side to side, you can hear it clicking. The legs, pull one off for an example, they're one direction ratchet joints as well that just clip right into the side. And the prints actually blend in really nicely with the body prints. And they just move forward and back. And the arms, pull one of these off for example, are on Technic pin joints, as well as the hands. The hands are rubbery and they have a feature to them that I'll show you in a second. And they just click right in there, you can move forward or back, the hands can twist. Now the head is a full-on ratchet joint. And what I mean by that is you can move it up and down, and also twist side to side, so there's a lot of expressiveness you can get out of this whole thing. Here, you can see closer up how that's working there. Clicks right in. Now the bottom jaw is articulated, but usually with Lego dinosaurs and other Lego creatures, they only click once. But because the Indominus Rex in the film, I think this is a really nice feature. His jaw can open up to 90 degrees, so they add an extra click just to add up that extra ferocity to the model. So that's a really nice feature. And his mouth is big enough to fit a minifigure. And so let's bring in the vet, or Robert Muldoon here, and he'll sit in there. If you want to remove his hat, put him more in. There you go. And he'll just sit in his mouth. Now I did mention that there was another feature with the hands, and the hands are rubbery, so this means they can hold on to a minifigure's torso. That's what they're meant for. So if you see in the film, he's sort of picking up minifigures, wreaking havoc and such. You can just squeeze his hand right around a minifigure's torso like that. You'll be looking down at him as if he's about to eat him or something. I think that's a really nice feature to add to this set. So there's the Indominus Rex, which is the dinosaur that comes with the set. The set also comes with a Gyro Sphere launcher that's built out of not very many pieces, and it just has a Technic ball joint on the back, and you just push that and it'll roll off, which is pretty cool. It works very smoothly too. Here, I'll show you again. Very nice. Now this thing isn't separate, and I'll show you just in a second what this does. Because the rest of this thing is so big, I'm going to have to remove my camera from my tripod and show you the rest of the features with it. So, right off the bat, you're going to say, this looks really familiar, and this design is inspired off of the Jurassic Park Raptor pen, I believe, which is really cool. Now right in the front, you see these two gates. There are levers right in the back here, and if you pull on them, it's going to move the gates open, which is for getting in and out of the enclosure. Well, that's not good. You don't want to break that off. There you go. And then you can push them shut again, so that's one of the features. On the sides, there are these floodlights that can be moved up and down, twisted side to side. There's another one over here. And you're going to see these two Technic pins sticking out on the side, and that's meant, put my camera down for a second so you can see, that's meant to just click the Gyro Sphere thing into place. You see there's a pin sticking out in the middle of the enclosure, and you can push that and it will launch the Gyro Sphere from the inside as well, so you can make it part of the structure. Going around to this side, you can see the crane used for feeding the Indominus Rex, and you can put the vet in there or whatever. It just opens up. There's a couple of control sticks, and the crane can be moved up and down, twisted side to side. Pretty good articulation. And if you noticed on the feeding crate that I showed, there is a hook. I don't know if I can get it hooked on. It's hard to do with one hand. Come on. There we go. Now it'll just hang there, and you can lower the food into the Indominus Rex's enclosure or whatever. It's pretty cool. At the bottom here, you can see a little viewing window with some cracked glass. Now, I'd be a little bit concerned if the glass was starting to crack, especially with a large, terrifying creature such as this. And moving up here, this is the observation deck. It has two floodlights, tranquilizer gun here, helipad on the top. And what this can do is just seats the helicopter right on this sticker piece here. You can see there is a little opening for a 2x2 brick, and that just can sit right on top. It's not going to slide off or anything. Now the doors open up on each side of the top here, around to the back. And you can see Dr. Wu's, this is Dr. Wu's lab. It's very small. What I thought was neat is the computer, if you can see it there, has Mr. DNA on it. He's looking a little bit concerned about the Indominus Rex on the screen. That keyboard piece is printed, which is really nice. He has a little swiveling chair here. You can sit him in a coffee mug. And perhaps my other favorite feature of this set is this. It's a amber with a mosquito on the inside. I thought that was cool. It's just a mosquito printed on the outside. but I believe this piece was shown with the Monster Fighters series before. Underneath we just have some more windows and another gate or whatever. You can't really open it, and some green texture for grass detail. On this side is one of the action features where the Indominus Rex is going to come into play. So you're going to have him in here. He's going to get a little reckless and turn his head down, and he's going to break out and smash through the enclosure. Now these are just, they're not connected all the way. They're connected sturdy enough so they'll be part of the enclosure. That's one of the action features where you can break in. And interestingly enough, you can't break in. You can only break out because of those spike pieces, preventing these from folding back anymore. Now one thing I personally like about this set is that the walls are connected by ball joints. So you can move them around and whatever and orient them in whatever way you like. I like this for display against my wall because it gives a big sort of big, really huge enclosure feel to the whole thing. You just disconnect the ball joints from there and the whole thing will open up. And you can see the Indominus Rex on the inside. You can go up and get his food off the crate or whatever. So, what do I think about this set? I think it's fantastic. Lego did a really good job with this. And the build took me like 5 hours. It was just amazing, and I do Legos a lot. This is my biggest set I own right now. So, but I just thought that this is just awesome. It's great to see the Indominus Rex in Lego form, and I hope Lego will do some more Jurassic Park sets in the future. So if you enjoyed this review, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And yes, and yeah, leave a comment on your opinion on the set. Sorry if it wasn't as professional as usual with the sort of shaky camera moving around and stuff, but this set is so massive, my desk just wasn't big enough to hold it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Spino Do Reviews. Bye guys.